Alrighty, everyone. Welcome to the Burnt Rubber Media uh, uh, series here. Once again, it is a Wednesday night. BRP is back. Let's get ready to go. We're going to go racing an Xfinity car once again for the American Sim Motor Racing League. Of course, this Xfinity series here coming your way at Kansas here tonight. Should be a lot of fun. But before we get going with the racing action tonight, let's quickly get ready to take a look at the points coming into this one. So we're going to take a look at all your point standings coming into tonight before we actually get racing this evening. And let's take a look at them. On your left, there is your driver points with Derek Paulson right there as your leader. Clark there in second. Team points on the right-hand side of your screen. Well, that's Outcast Auto Sports, leading it to 95 is their points here in this so far coming into round 6. All American Motorsports right there at 281. They're going to be 14 points off. Zombie Motorsports right there in third. Cyclone Racing, Speed Mafia A, Cherokee GP, and KIR rounds out your top 7 in the team standings. All right, folks, first night race of the year. Are you guys ready to go? Well, we're going to get them qualifying right now. 4 minutes left on the qualifying order. You see Nick right there getting ready to go. There is Nick at the end of pit road. Robert Henretta, last week's winner. Robert back at it here in the number 8 machine. Coming on track. Samuel right there as well, getting ready to go into 53. We see him getting up to speed. Jake Anderson already on track in the 128. That Coca-Cola machine working his way through. That's Jake Anderson right there in the 128 machine working his way through right now. So we'll see how Jake Anderson does in that Coca-Cola machine here tonight. Off of turn 4. Now he's running a bit lower than I expected him to be in qualifying. I expect him to be a little bit further up towards the wall. But nice on the low is what he's going to run. And Anderson 31.202 for Jake. Dalton Kilgore right there behind him. Dalton, great job. Now Dalton jumps to the top of the board in the 41. There is Dalton Kilgore right there in the 41 machine. Jumping to the top. CD Moore up to second. Taking a look at CD Moore. Joshua Smallwood out there actually testing as well. Now here's John. He's going to be taking the opposite approach. He's going to be up near the wall, and that's kind of where I expected some of these guys to run tonight. So we're going to see how this is going to pan out for John. Taking this outside lane, and that's kind of where I expected a lot of guys to be. Out of turn 4. Oh, gets it in the outside wall. It's not going to count his lap. Destroyed the right-hand side of that race car. And, of course, that's the risk you take. There, when you run the top, right on board here is Michael Overstreet, another guy that's known to go to the top side. Let's see if he does it yet. Off of turn 4. No, he'll stay to the bottom. And Overstreet across the stripe. And not really what he wanted, I don't think, out of that machine right now at 14th. Going to be a 31.403. 41.403 for Overstreet as they continue to run. Casey Campbell on track right now. Let's hop on board with Mr. Campbell as Overstreet completes his second lap. Campbell right there. And we're going to hop on board with Casey Campbell down the back straightaway. If we can here, we'll get on board with him. On board Campbell up near the outside wall. Kind of using that top lane himself. Let's see what Casey Campbell can come up with in the 73 right car across the stripe. And Casey right now at 16th. So at least early on here tonight, it doesn't appear that outside lane is where they want it to be. Take a look at Dalton Kilgore, man, top of the board for Mr. Kilrow right there. Dalton Kilrow, top of the board. Samuel there in second. Derek Paulson right now in third as we're rounding out our qualifying effort here tonight. So that's the way it sets at the moment. We all get ready to go once again. Of course, Outcast Autosport leads the team points coming in tonight. You take a look at it. One of the drivers, Derek Paulson, sitting right there in fourth. Good qualifying run, but look at Clark at the last moment. Clark to the top of the board. Great job, Clark. Able to get it up to the top of the board there. And congratulations to him representing All-American Motorsports. Top of the board here. Of course, Hutchinson's and Corey, they're in that team as well. Corey Melton's qualifying ninth. So that stable going to have a good starting spot here tonight, that's for sure. Let's take a look here at track facts here from your Kansas Motor Speedway, and right here it is. It's going to be a 1.5 miler here at Kansas tonight, and we'll be going for 100 laps here this evening. Track temp 69, air temp 67. All right, without further ado, folks, let's get everybody gridded up, and here's the way they'll start tonight. Row number 1, Clark on the inside, alongside Dalton Kilrow. Back right there in second. Third, Samuel. Mr. Derek Paulson right there fourth. In that third row, it's going to be Ty and Brad Collins. Row number 4, C.D. Moore and Allen. Row number 5, Corey Melton and Robert Henretta. Row number 6, Joshua Smallwood, Connor Driscoll. Row number 7, Bryton Hutchinson and Mr. Fred Thompson. Row number 8, Jake Anderson and Ed right there in the 7 machine. Greg right there in 17th. Casey Campbell 18th. Starting in that 10th row, it's going to be Mr. Overstreet and Jeremy. In row number 11, Brian and John Perkins. Row number 12, Shane and Nick. And that will round out your 24 car field here tonight. The 24 cars, bringing them to green here in just a moment. So 24 of these Xfinity cars getting ready to go green at flag racing for what should be 100 laps here tonight from Kansas. Boy, oh boy, should be fun, action-packed first night race of the year. And we're going to get ready to get them underway here in just a moment. I wonder what these guys are thinking. You're coming into what would be your first night race of the year. Getting ready to go here. And man, oh man alive. Should be a good one here at Kansas. Kansas is just a fun little racetrack. No matter what you run here. And especially even in the Xfinity car. These cars are a little bit more challenging to drive here. Sorry about that, the YouTube comments thing is not working right now, unfortunately. As we're getting ready to get up to speed here. And again, folks, as the field rolls off behind the iRacing pace car, your stage break here tonight is going to be 48, I believe, will be your stage break as everybody gets ready to go here this evening. So here we go to get this one underway here tonight. Here at Kansas Motor Speedway, that 81 up front. Here we go. Everybody ready to get it underway tonight. So, green flag getting ready to get underway. The 41 alongside the 81 front row. Out at turn number 4. Field coming off of turn 4 now. We are ready to go. Green is going to be Clark bringing them down, and green flag in the air. Get them underway here tonight, and we are green. Here from Kansas Motor Speedway, Clark, great start in 81. 81 of Clark out front. Samuel right there as well. Battle up front though. That 53 of Samuel trying to get it done on the bottom. Clark hanging on. We got trouble out of turn number 2. That is Dalton right off the get-go having trouble. Caution is out. Dalton Kilroe back here having an issue. Caution out at the end of lap number 1. What happened to Dalton? Got loose, got tagged. And Derek Paulson, nowhere to go. He's going to get clipped up in it as well. So early caution here tonight. One more look at it here off of turn number 2. Dalton just gets a little free. Maybe got in the back right rear of Samuel. Let's go once again back towards the start here. As that happens, let's go on board Paulson. You got to feel bad for Derek Paulson here. On board here with Derek, and just nowhere he could go. Got in the back of the 1 and then got double clipped right there in that incident. One more time in slow-mo if we can. Yeah, Derek had absolutely nowhere to go here as that car of Dalton came back across the racetrack, clipping him. Derek, just nothing he could do there. So that's probably going to be enough damage. It's going to require a quick fix on Mr. Derek's car. Not the way he wanted to start tonight at all. Clark out in front of the field in the 81, leading right now. High in second, 3 laps complete. Again, you're watching the ASMR Burnt Rubber Media Xfinity Series. Formerly known as the Burnt Rubber Podcast. They still do the podcast. That was corrected. They still have the podcast. Just switched their name on Facebook, so check them out on Facebook at Burnt Rubber Media as well. So lights on the pace truck right now. We'll get ready to get this thing restarted. It's going to be 4 on the board this time by, as we had an early caution here at Kansas. Clark, starting from the pole, was able to hang on. Samuel ended up in that little bit of a mess. Ended up on pit road. A little bit of right rear damage. Not too bad, but saving his fast repair right now. He's going to save that for later on. Overstreet setting right here in 16th, or in 14th, excuse me. Clark will bring them back to green this time by in the GTR machine. Again, after tonight, we're going to go into a 2-week hiatus for this league. We'll be back with you in 3 weeks for the next round. It's going to be Clark and Ty up front. CD Moore starting 3rd. 4th right here, Corey Melton in the 48. Corey starting in P4 here for this restart. Again, 4 laps complete here tonight. We were coming out of turn number 2 when we had the first yellow of the evening. And we'll get ready to get them going again. Going to be Clark, Ty, Corey, CD, your top 4 for the restart here at Kansas. So that's your top 4 as we go to green. Clark out in front, leading the way, coming to green this time by Ty and Corey Melton right there as well. Green flag in the air. Lap number 5 on the board this time by. Great restart for your race leader. Taking a look here at Corey Melton. Corey right there on the top side, 48, rolling the top. We're starting to see possibly that top lane come in. Early on here tonight, it's Corey Melton to 2nd on the top lane. Now, does everybody transfer to the top? Corey right up there. Again, they updated. It's supposed to have a little bit of a air bubble, per se, up next to the wall. And Corey Melton really getting close to it. CD Moore behind him. Robert Henretta back there in 6th. Everybody qualified around the bottom. Now in the race, for the most part, everybody up to the wall. One car nearly into it. And that was Allen that nearly got into it through 1 and 2. But we are seeing everybody to the top side here early. Side by side behind them. Right there's the 67 of Brad Collins. Collins again on the top underneath him. Hutchinson and Collins going to have the momentum coming off. Great job. It'll allow him to hold the spot. Meanwhile, up front leading the way is Corey Melton, closing his way right there behind him. And let's hop on board Corey Melton as we rock down the back straightaway, and look how close they're getting into the entry to these corners, to that outside wall here at Kansas. Literally right up there against it and on the throttle coming off. Great job of Corey just rolling the momentum right now, trying to chase down Cart. Now, what does this mean going forward in this race? Well, I do believe we got to answer that top side. It's going to be hard to reckon with here. Coming in awful early, side by side behind them. Jason Campbell back here in this battle. Taking a look at Overstreet right there in 12th. Michael Overstreet right behind the 38 of Joshua Smallwood. Smallwood up top, extra lane up, really trying to make a move on Anderson. Anderson through the middle of the racetrack there, trying to use the middle lane to his advantage. Nothing doing yet. So again, 9 of 100 complete. Meanwhile, up front, Clark leads the way here. Corey Melton in second. C.D. Moore in third. C.D. Moore right there in third. Robert Henrietta fourth. That's the way they run right now. Or side by side down the front straightaway. Big movement there. That's the one that's going to be way high. That's going to let Connor Driscoll take it 3 wide, take the spot. He'll be on the outside of Robert Henrietta in the 1 and 2. And Connor Driscoll up a spot, now moving him to fourth. D.D. Moore in third, Driscoll fourth. Corey Melton right there in second, right behind Clark. Those top two still pulling away, and well behind him, high right here in the midst of a battle with the 8 of Robert Henrietta, the winner from last week. Henrietta again winning last week, right now sitting in 5th. Just 11 laps in. Take a look at Brad Collins back here as well. In the 67, Bronson Hudson and Jake Anderson. Man, oh man, what a night it's been so far. Folks, I'm going to do a quick crank it up here early on at Kansas. Alright folks, sorry about that, a small technical difficulty. Yellow back out on the racetrack once again here at lap 15 here tonight. Again, yellow back out one more time here this evening here at Kansas Motor Speedway early on. So early on at Kansas Motor Speedway, yellow back out once again. You see the roll one exiting pit road here. We get ready to get them back going out front right now. Clark continues to lead. Second yellow of the night here. Clark there in the 81's Corey Melton there in second. The lights on the eye racing pace car here, 16 of 100 complete. Clark, Melton, CD Moore, all up front. So they work through 16 of 100 complete here tonight from Kansas Motor Speedway at the moment. Clark, Corey Melton, CD Moore, Connor Driscoll up in front. So 16 of 100 in the books. Clark, Corey, and CD Moore, Connor Driscoll right there as well. So they run 16 of 100 complete here tonight. 16 of 100 in the books, 17 on the board. Getting ready to go back green once again. Going to be Clark out in front alongside Corey Melton at the front of the field. Lights off on the iRacing pace truck once again. Getting ready to go green, 20 on the board this time by the second restart of the night. So here we go, second restart coming right up here, 17 of 100 laps complete here tonight. Clark, Corey, Connor Driscoll, Casey Campbell, Alan, Samuel, Nick, and Jake Anderson all at the front of the field. So here we go once again, the 81 of Clark out front, the 48 of Corey, CD, Connor Driscoll out there as well, getting ready to go green, 18 on the board, Alan, Casey Campbell, and Samuel all coming to green. Here we go, side by side, 17 of 100 complete under green once again. Clark out in front of Corey Melton, back underway, 18 on the board this time by CD Moore. Connor Driscoll up front with right on board with Driscoll right up to the wall. Driscoll trying to make a run. Allen right there in the zero as we all fight through right here. Corner the outside wall. It's going to be the 13 outside, or the 73, excuse me, outside wall. Casey Campbell. He's going to get up a little high, getting the outside wall. It'll cost him some momentum. 19 on the board this time by. Here comes Derek Paulson and Dalton right there as well. Great battle. Right here you see Dalton Hill really started up near the front. Right now has dropped back to 16th here in the battle right now. Clark up front at the moment. $19 of 100 complete here tonight. 19 of 100 in the books here tonight. What a battle it has been. They fight through car on the top side of the race. And right now it's going to be Clark, Corey Melton, Connor Driscoll, all in the top 3. CD Moore right there as well. CD Moore on the top side. 22 on the board this time by CD Moore, trying to come back through on the top. CD Moore right there in the blue road car. Driscoll right there as well. Daniel there in third. Clark out in front in the 81. Melton in second. And right now you see Samuel setting third. Connor Driscoll trying to run it down. CD Moore in fifth. Nick in sixth. Seventh, Jake Anderson, Bryson Hutchinson, and Brad Collins back here in ninth. Greg Kent, Derek Paulson in 11th. Derek Paulson right there in the 6th machine. Greg in 12th. Or in 11th, 12th. That's Joshua right now across the stripe. 25 on the board. Next time by. One car up against the wall up in front of him. Who is that? I believe that was Bryson Hutchinson nearly in the outside wall. Taking a look up here side by side. It's going to be the 9 of Nick underneath the 0 of CD Moore. Great battling all around the racetrack, too wide right now. Meanwhile, Corey Melton battling for second. Corey there in the 48 trying to get above Samuel. Samuel trying to run the bottom, double wide, 24, 100 complete. The 24 of 100 complete tonight out front. Clark leads in the 81 machine. Samuel there in second. Corey Melton in third. CD Moore back here in 7th as well. We all fight through. Clark out in front. Clark leads in the 81. Samuel in second in the 53. Samuel putting some pressure to the back bumper of Clark now for the race lead. Here comes Samuel off of turn number 4. Samuel to the top side. 26 on the board this time by. Samuel trying to put some pressure in that Ford Mustang to the back bumper of Clark. Clark trying to hold on into the corner. Clark a little bit out of shape, but he'll hold it under him here. Here comes Samuel. Samuel worked the bottom. Double file down the back straightaway. We're looking at a possible new race leader as they enter 3 and 4. And Samuel dives it in deep. He'll take advantage of the bottom. He'll slide up. New race leader. Give it to the 53 machine. Great move by Samuel there to grab the race lead. Now he'll start trying to pull away. 27 on the board. On the board of the scheduled 100 here tonight. New race leader Samuel Clark in second. Corey Melton in 4th in the 48. 5th right now Jake Anderson. 6th Bryson Hutchins. 7th is going to be Collins as well. And cars to pit road, including Corey here. Green flag stops. 27 complete and Corey on pit road. So a couple of cars will dive down pit road, taking fuel and tires here. Lap 28 on the board. Right now, Samuel out in front. So 28 of 100 complete here tonight. Right now, 29 of 100 on the board. And we take a look back through the field to 93 of Overstreet in that Earnhardt inspired paint scheme from the Daytona 500 wins. So Overstreet sitting right now in 11th, having a decent run there as well. So Overstreet, look at him close in. He's on the top side of the 27 of Greg. Greg on the bottom, the 12 right there with Wyatt. There's the 12 of Wyatt here, 30 on the board of 100. .30 complete, Samuel up in front here. And up in front, Samuel doing a great job of pulling away right now. Closing down on that stage end. Coming up here in a little bit. So right now with Samuel out front. Cars now starting to break off head to pit road. Kilroy on pit road right now. A little bit different strategies here tonight. Kilroy off of pit road. Samuel up front. As we fight through 33 of 100 complete. Derek Paulson right there in second. Jake Anderson in third. As they cycle through some stops here. The top three kind of spread apart. Here comes Nick in the number 9. The engine number 9 machine top side. Now the 123 to pit road of Jake Anderson. On pit road, nice and smooth he goes. 4 fresh tires and fuel. The 6 right there, Paulson, Nick Collins, John Perkins, Smallwood, Joshua Smallwood, and Greg right here, single file. 35 on the board this time by. So 35 of 100 laps complete here. Again, we should see the stage end at lap 48. Lap 48 of 100 here. Out in front, Brad Collins leads. Here tonight, John Perkins in second, Smallwood in third, Greg High, Robert Henretta, Michael Overstreet, your top 7. That's your top 7 here, 36 laps on the board of the scheduled 100 tonight. Meanwhile, John Perkins and Brad Collins now lead. As we got Samuel on pit road this time through. So we're starting to cycle through to the end of these stops here. As we're about 10 laps away from the stage end here for the Burnt Rubber Media League here, or series here tonight in the Burnt Rubber Podcast. So it's been a long but fun early start to this. We've had a couple of yellows. Both lanes tend to be working here. Here comes the 81 fresher tires. You see them working the bottom lane. Really making up some ground right here. As we're 37 on the board this time by. As we work through 38 of 100 complete. Right now, 39 of 100 laps complete, and Brad Collins leads the way as we close in on the round of stops being over with about 8 laps left in this one here tonight. Or 8 laps left in this stage, I should say. The 8 of Robert Henrietta on pit road. There they come. That'll leave Michael Overstreet and Ty out there, all by their lonesomes right now with 24 laps on their tires. Again, 8 laps away from stage here tonight. See cars on pressure tires working by your leader. And here comes Ty. He's going to have to cut the car hard to make it. Ooh, nearly missing pit road, but I think he got it in there. Great job, Ty, getting on the brakes and getting that car rotated to the bottom. So Ty to pit road. Overstreet will now be your race leader. 26 on the board. Michael Overstreet out front, just shy of halfway here tonight. Again, stage break here at lap number 48 in this one. It's going to be Overstreet, Brian, and Ty. Your first or front two, Overstreet and Brian, have not stopped yet. Now Overstreet to pit road in the 93 horn on the brakes. Great job. He'll bring it down to the attention of his crew. And this should hand the lead when it's all said and done back to Clark in front of Samuel. You see the gap right there. And then Corey Melton in that battle for second right now. As we work our way through 43 of 100 on the board. Brian out front, look for him to come to pit road. And indeed, ooh, tried to get down the access road and stay down there. He didn't have to do that, but he did, and it's going to cost him a ton of time. But Brian will make it to pit road. That'll hand the lead back over to Clark, but here comes Samuel. Samuel to the back bumper. Samuel on fresher tires to the bottom of the 81 here through the tri-oval. 43 on the board. That time by. We should be roughly 4 laps away from our halfway point here tonight. In a pretty smooth race at Kansas Motor Speedway. And what has been a fun race as well is 2 different lanes. It's really opened up for them to run here. See Clark right up there against the wall again off of turn 4. Really trying to power down the front straightaway. 44 of 100 on the board. So right now, 44 of 100 laps complete. Samuel out in a front, taking it back over the lead. He had fresher tires, made it work, and now 45 of 100 on the board, and we should be about 3 laps away from green flag, from the stage for end here. And take a look right there at. Ooh, we got a car hard in the outside wall. Don't know who it was, but they hit the wall a ton there. You see Driscoll right there in 10th, Collins in 9th. Everybody pretty spread out here. Closing in on this end of stage number 1. Clark right there. There's Paulson making the move for third. Under Corey, side by side for third. Paulson and Corey contact. They got to be careful doing that. That could lead into some big problems, especially halfway down the straightaway like that. Paulson to the bottom. He'll slide up. Paulson, great run here, 47 on the board of 100. C.D. Moore, Jake Anderson, Nick, Brian Hutchinson, Brad Collins, all right there together, 47 100 complete. All right, 48 on the board this time by Samuel out front by 3 seconds. Over there, Paulson in second, Clark there in third. 48 on the board this time by. And we should be seeing the yellow here very, very soon for the end of this stage. 48 laps complete here tonight. Down the back straightaway, here we go. 49 on the board this time by Samuel out front in the number 53 Ford Mustang. Getting her done here tonight off of turn number 4. Put 49 on the board this time by. He'll cross the stripe just shy of halfway. Derek Paulson there in second. Clark in third. Everybody hanging on here at Kansas. 49 laps complete. Samuel still up in front as we're coming to the end of the stage. And there it is. Caution out, end of stage 1. And Samuel getting it done here, grabbing the stage. Good job for him. So there is the end of the first half of this event with Samuel and that Ford Mustang leader halfway through tonight's race. As we get ready to go once again, we're just shy of halfway, and we'll get it going once again. Alrighty, folks, back here once again. 51 and 100 on the board here tonight, just shot past halfway. Get ready to go back green here in just a moment. And right now up front, Samuel will come out as your race leader after stops here under caution here tonight into stage number 1. .52 and 100 laps complete. As we get ready to go back green flag racing here from Kansas Motor Speedway. Samuel will lead. Paulson will be second. Clark will be third. Corey and Brighton in fourth, fifth. Nick, Brad, and Jake Anderson, your top 8 here tonight. As we get ready to go again, 53 of 100 on the board tonight. Here we go. The lights are off. Did go off on the pace car this time by Samuel and Derek Paulson will lead them down here for this restart. Corey Melton right there in the 48. Brighton, Nick, Brad Collins, all right there. Jake Anderson, John Perkins. Lining up at 9th, Josh Smallwood in 10th. But Samuel will lead them down to get the second half of this one underway here tonight at Kansas Motor Speedway. Here we go. Restart once again. 54 on the board of the 100 scheduled here tonight. And here we go. Green flag once again. Green flag gonna fly once again. Cars side by side. Here we go. Green flag again. 54 on the board. And look out front. Samuel, man, like a rocket would jump out in front. And these guys are going after it at the front of the field right now. Samuel getting away from Derek Paulson. Paulson trying to run him back down. Look at Brighton back here. Nick right there on the bottom lane trying to pick up a spot from Corey Melton. Can't do it. Brighton right there in 5th. Brand in 6th. Jake Anderson 7th. John in 8th right now as we all go pretty much single file around the top once again. Look at Jake Anderson trying to cut it under Mr. Brad Collins here. Nice battle. Samuel out in front. Samuel out in front of the field right now, hanging on in front of Derek Paulson. And Samuel hanging on. Paulson trying to run him down here. As we all work our way through 56 to 100 complete. As we all fight through here. 57 and 100 laps complete. And right now up in front, Samuel leads Derek Paulson in 2nd, Clark in the 3rd, Melton in 4th, Nick in 5th, Jake Anderson 6th, Brighton 7th. Brighton doing a great job there on the bottom, trying to hang on here, and he'll fight through Jake Anderson right there behind him as well. Joshua Smallwood behind them, great little battle. John Perkins and Jeremy right there, 58 to 100 complete. Samuel up front in the 53 machine leads Derek Paulson. 59 on the board this time by of 100 complete. So 59 of 100 laps complete here tonight at Kansas Motor Speedway. Samuel continuing to lead Derek Paulson, trying to put some ground up to him. Melton right there. Nick and Jake Anderson, your top 6. And right there. Nick trying to make a move on Melton. Joshua Smallwood back here a little ways. Everybody's pretty much single file here tonight. Brad Collins and John Perkins. A lot of single file action here tonight from Kansas Motor Speedway, and everybody up near the wall having a little bit of trouble passing here. But a lot of single file right now. Well, folks, while we're single file, I'm going to give you Crank It Up one more time here tonight from Kansas. Alrighty folks, back here with you once again. 67 of 100 complete here tonight from Kansas Motor Speedway. And you've been seeing this battle around 11th, 10th, 11th just while you were watching there. And I tell you what, it's been a heck of a battle. John Perkins, Jake Anderson, all these guys have been battling it out. 9th, 10th, and 11th. Brad Collins, he's right there in the mix too. It's been one heck of a battle here at Kansas Motor Speedway between these guys. Up front, Samuel continues to lead. Samuel there in the 53 machine still leads the way. Garrett Paulson right there behind him. Not really did so much up front. Everybody up to the wall, up near the top side. Continuing to run here. 68 on the board of the 100 here tonight. You got Overstreet right back there as well as we fight through 69 on 100 complete. More, that's some Smallwood. There's a little battle right here, side by side, and we should be looking as caution. Yellow out on the racetrack once again. Trying to figure out where the issue has become here. Trying to find out what happened. Yellow out on the racetrack here. We're going to try to look to see if we can find where the incident happened at. The 69 on the board, caution back out. See if we can find a problem. We got a car on the outside wall right there. Ooh, it was a 7. Wow. Of Ed. And up on his lid he went. One more look at it here. What happened? He's got the outside wall. And then got tagged trying to get out of the way. And oof, into the inside wall. Car hit extremely hard back up the racetrack on its roof. That's going to bring a yellow out every time. Caution out here with roughly 30 to go from Kansas. So Samuel will lead the field down. 4 green at flank, 4 pit stops here. And this should put them right there in their window. Almost to make it on this tank of fuel going forward. So field down, 4 fresh tires and fuel here. Here we go once again. Here we go. Everybody get ready to go one more time here tonight. As we get ready to run once again here. So one more time, getting ready to go at it here tonight. Here we go, 71 of 100 laps complete. .71 and 100 complete here, getting ready to go green once again. The lights should be off on the iRacing pace car this time. As we get ready to fire this one up. Here we go, coming to green at once again in about a lap or so. Going to be Samuel and Clark up front. Derek Paulson third to get this one underway. So again, it'll be 73 on the board this next time by. once we get this thing going. We're going to be coming up on almost 20 to go. Thinking Samuel's going to be able to hang on here. He's got Clark behind him. He's been fast all night. So we will see. And Samuel going to come back down and top off. A little bit of a strategy play. Down on pit road, topping off here. And that should be interesting. What does he decide? Well, this may help him. It's going to give him a couple of more laps of fuel than everybody else. Clark will take over the race lead. And the lights are off as they look right now. Lights are off. As we get ready to roll here on the iRacing. Here we go. Here at Kansas again. iRacing, a great simulator, man. It always amazes me how good the physics are here. We come to 74 on the board. Clark out front, Derek in second. Eric Paulson there, second, 74 on the board this time by. 74 on the board this time by. 74 of 100 laps complete here. Clark, Corey Melton out in front. Down the back straightaway they go. Derek Paulson in third. Nick fourth. Bryton Hutchinson's right there in fifth. 74 on the board, Clark out front leading the way. Here comes Corey Melton. Now the question is fuel mileage going to come into play? Will that pit stop help? As we work 75 of 100 laps complete. Side by side behind them, CD Moore, Nick. All these guys deeper in the pack. Brad Collins right here in the 67 machine. Jake Anderson. They side by side off of turn 4 right now up in front. Clark leads the way in that number 81 machine. Melton in second. Melton trying to close the gap right up there next to the wall. Corey Melton, Derek Paulson behind them. And it really looks like whatever they've done is in this iRacing update, it has helped the top line of the racetrack a ton here at Kansas. 77 on the board this time by. .77 on 100 complete. Everybody hanging on. Clark out front. Corey Melton in second. Derek Paulson in third. .78 on the board this time by. Clark leads the way here. Clark out in front. Corey Melton in second. Corey Melton right there in second. Derek Paulson in third. 78 of 100 on the board here tonight. Everybody up to the wall here, running right around the top of the racetrack here. 79 on the board this time by. And right now, Clark continuing to lead. Nobody can do anything with him. A little bit of a battle back here between, it looks to be, Perkins right there on the bottom of Moore. And that battle right there, that's going to be for fifth. Perkins taking advantage of it. He'll move into that P5 spot. And up front right now, Clark leads the way in the number 81 GTR machine. Now Melton second, Paulson third, Nick in fourth. 80 on the board at 100 complete tonight. On the board at 100, single file down the back straightaway once again. It's going to be Clark and Corey up front. Clark and Corey lead the way. Corey Melton there in the 48. Derek Paulson there in third. Now keep in mind, one car did pit. A little bit extra fuel on board the 53. And he is clutching that car, saving a ton of fuel. We already see his game plan. And that is to make it to the end. Will Samuel be able to do it? You heard him clutch that car and really save fuel. These guys up here, they're betting on another caution. If they cannot make it on fuel, they're definitely not saving anything. Now 8 cars under a blanket, and look at the bottom lane. Here comes CD Moore trying to make something happen. CD Moore desperately trying to make something happen here as we run right now. And I tell you what, it's been a fight so far. As up front, side by side. And Corey Melton is going to go to third. CD Moore to the top of the board here, up to the race lead. But these guys desperately looking for a yellow here, because they most likely cannot make it. A pack of 8, 9, 10 cars now under a blanket with 18 to go. $18 to go here at Kansas Motor Speedway. Clark, Corey Melton right there behind him. Off of turn number 4 side by side, or turn 2 side by side. Clark back to the race lead. Great battling up front, but is it all for naught? Again, we're unsure if they can make it on fuel. On board in this pack of cars, and look at them jostling their way around Kansas right now with 17 laps to go. Contact, it's the 9. We're on board with Jake and they're around. Oh man, caution is out. We were on board with Jake when him and the 9 of Nick made contact, and that's the caution they were looking for. They just didn't want to be the ones involved here. Wow. So yellow out here with 16 laps to go here tonight at Kansas, and we will have a late race restart. And I think the car it hurts the most is probably Samuel, because even though he was saving fuel, he's got 11 laps on those tires. These guys come down and take a set of tires. He's going to have to take some too. So this caution really not playing in Samuel's hands. So yellow out here will slow them back down. As we get ready to go once again. As we get ready to go, 15 laps to go here. At Kansas Motor Speedway. Lights on top of the iRacing pace car. Samuel up front. He stayed out. I don't know how that'll play out with 13 lap old tires. But he's going to roll the dice, stay out. Everybody else came down. Greg being the first car out. Then Clark and Corey Melton will be your top 4. And I believe by looking at lap time or pit stop time, Greg probably took 2 tires. So he'll be starting on 2 tires here from P2. So 14 laps to go here. Greg out in front. As Samuel actually went ahead and come down because everybody else had stopped. He just, smart play, just come down and get the tires. You're not going to hold on old tires up there tonight. Tires just mean too much here at Kansas. So smart play by him to come down, get the fresh tires, and give it another go going forward here. Kind of unfortunate this thing didn't play out in Samuel's hands tonight. Nothing you can do. Sometimes it goes that way. Here in the world of sim racing. You need so many things to go right to win these things. As we close in on the end of this one here tonight. Closing in on the end of this one, getting ready to go one more time. It's 13 laps to go. Looking for the lights to go off on the iRacing pace truck. 13 to go. Here we go. It's Greg and Clark out front. So here we go one more time. Lights are off. Who is going to get it done here tonight? We're about to find out. Getting ready to go once again. Field coming down. The back straightaway. It'll be 12 to go. Here tonight. 12 laps to go here at Kansas Motor Speedway. Here we go, lights off on the pace truck, green flag gonna fly. And here we go, 12 laps to go. It's gonna be Greg and Clark out front. 12 laps to go and green flag in the air, and there that is. 12 laps to go here. And nice and easy does it. Corey Melton right there on the back bumper of Craig. Craig trying to hold on, but it's not going to be enough. Here comes Melton and Overstreet into the outside wall. Massive incident down the back straightaway. Yellow is out. That was Michael Overstreet. You seen that car get out of shape? Massive incident down the back straightaway. Corey Melton. Oh, Overstreet just got loose. There's Driscoll caught up into it. Multiple cars. The 53 of Samuel, the 5. Man. One more look at it as they come off the corner. And wow, oh wow. And that is going to be your caution, folks. The 84 looks like he may have got through it. Let's ride on board with him and see what it looked like from his point of view. As you see him coming off the corner, look at Overstreet up there. Woof. And then some more wrecking behind him. Nowhere for like this person, Jeremy here to go. Driscoll caught up in it. One look from Driscoll on board. Nope, just got pinched. The 1 gets pinched. Wow. The 73 though. Let's ride on board with the 73, Casey Campbell. He's going to do a pretty good job at driving through this with 10 laps to go on the board. You see it up there. But this big incident going to happen right in front of him. Everybody coming up to speed. There goes Michael Overstreet. And just, wow, big incident. Watch him poke his way through. great drive to get through that. A good job by Campbell to avoid that big incident there. And everybody will race back to the caution. So now Greg up front of this thing with 10 laps to go here tonight. As we come to 9 to go this time by here. See 9 to go here at the stripe. From Kansas Motor Speedway. So 9 laps to go here. As we circle our way through. We worked through 8 to go this time by. Greg may have be in a good spot here, even with those 2 tires. I think Greg may be in a really good spot here to get this done. And you look at it with 8 to go. If he can just get those tires to last for 7 laps, he might walk away with his first win of the year here. Go once again. Getting ready to go back at it. It'll be 7 to go at the stripe here. Right now, coming to 7 to go. Here we go, getting ready to go green with 7 laps to go. It's Melton, Paulson, Greg, C.D. Moore, all these guys up front. Getting ready to go back at it once again. Green flag will fly this time by. And ready, green flag in the air. Back up the green. Greg jumps out ahead. 7 laps to go. Casey Melton, Clark, everybody right there as well. 7 to go. Melton trying to make a run on the top. Greg tried to hang on. He's going to have Clark underneath of him. Clark started up front here tonight. Now back here battling for the race win. Here comes Corey topside in the 48. Can he come through with 6 to go? Man, Greg's going to have to fight hard if he's going to hold on. Not going to be enough now. 3 wide for the race lead. Melton all the way to the apron looking for running room. Melton's going to get it done into 1 and 2. Corey Melton into the race lead. Greg into the outside wall. Now Corey Melton leads. He's going to overshoot turn 2. He'll get in the outside fence. Give it back to Clark. Clark back to the race lead. Here comes Derek Paulson. Now Paulson to second. Clark back up front. Can he hold on with 5 laps to go? Man, oh man, Corey Melton just went into full send-it mode. Missed turn 2. And now with 5 laps to go, Clark taking back over. Derek Paulson in second. Paulson and Clark out front. Paulson looking for his second win of the year. Can he run down Clark? He's going to have 4 laps to go. And right now, Paulson trying to run down Clark on board here. 4 laps to go this time by. Clark out in front looking at the blimp camp. You see everybody dove the single file for the most part. Melton back there. He'll try to pick the spot back up for 4th. But CD Moore holding on to it. CD Moore right there doing a great job. While Clark leads here. Three laps to go here tonight from Kansas Motor Speedway. Clark leading the way. Paulson second. Robert Henrietta third. Coming to 2 to go this time by. Give them 2 to go. Clark out front. Paulson trying to run him down. Robert Henrietta, CD Moore, Derek Paul, or Corey Melton, everybody right there single file. Everybody hanging on. Clark out in front. Clark leads in the 81 here. Coming to the white flag. Clark looking for his first win of the year. Paulson trying to get his second. 1 to go at Kansas. Clark into 3 and 4. Great run to the top of the racetrack. Everybody will fall in line as we head into the winter break. It looks like Clark is well on his way to getting it done here tonight. Paulson, last ditch effort to the bottom. Not going to be enough. Clark out of turn number 4. He'll come to the stripe and he'll get it done here. Winning here at Kansas. And CD Moore and Paulson at the, or Henrietta at the line. Henrietta inching out. CD Moore for that 3rd spot. So look at that 81 getting the win here tonight. Congratulations to Clark. Getting it done here tonight at Kansas Motor Speedway. And we'll talk to him in just a moment. Of course, Derek Paulson coming home second. But Clark in that number 81. GTR Simulations Machine getting it done here tonight. Great job for him getting it under him here, getting his win here tonight. What a night it was. Man, oh man. All-American Motorsports. Once again. Celebrating on the front straightaway. One of the drivers going to victory lane. What a night it was. Congratulations again to the 81 on the win here tonight. They'll celebrate here and back it down. As we get ready to go once again. Off for 2 weeks. We'll be back here in 3 weeks for the season to continue. I'm not seeing anybody in the top 3 here in Discord. Wow, what a night here from Kansas. Clark able to get it done. And dominating performance here. And let's talk to him. Hey Clark, buddy, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
All righty, man. Well, way to go getting the win here tonight at Kansas. Great drop, bud.
Thank you, sir.
Well, the momentum continues for All American Motorsports, buddy.
Yeah, we've been on a roll recently. I keep throwing these things away, man. I felt like I was really fast in Atlanta last week. Should have had that one, and strategy got me. But got it back tonight. I was real good on the long run. I like to wait, let them guys burn their shit up, and catch them, pass them towards the tail end there. Caution kind of hurt me towards that last run, but that last caution saved me.
Well, man, it all panned out perfect for you here tonight. You definitely got this one. Great way to go into the break too, man.
Yes, sir. Feels good. It's been a little bit of a drought. I haven't really won anything since the trucks in Vegas, so it's nice to win again and burn it down again, especially at a track like this, man. I love running the wall. It's so much fun.
Speaking of running the wall, iRacing did a bit of a tweaking as far as that goes. Could you tell much of a difference?
Little bit. It's still not quite what I want it to be. I wish at every racetrack the top would be as competitive as the bottom. But this track, the top was already the preferred line, so there's a little bit of speed up there if you wanted to push it, but there was no reason for me to. I didn't want to get right up next to that wall and risk losing a 0x or getting into it and hurting my race. So I think riding that seam was perfectly fine for me. I did run the wall for a couple laps over there in 1 and 2, and you can feel it, but just not as much as I'd like.
Yeah, back when I started iRacing a couple of years ago, you had the dynamic track state and the groove would really move around. But it seems like for the last couple of builds that we've really not seen that as much.
Yeah, it's pretty much everywhere you go is a one-lane track. I think that was pretty evident tonight. Unless you had a tire advantage, you had to run the top. I hope they can get back to what it was. I'd really love to, have to search around for grip throughout the run and see rubber impact the line and kind of watch that move throughout the race.
Yeah, I don't know what they did that kind of took that away, honestly.
I don't know either. I don't know if it was tire model, if they just changed the way the cars feel or the physics. I don't know, but I hope they get back to it because that would put on for some really good racing.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm with you. I wish they would go back to it here. I really, really do, man. But you did a great job here tonight, buddy. And again, congratulations on the win, bud.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Anybody you'd like to thank before I let you go?
Yes, sir. My teammates, Corey and Brighton at All American Motorsports, they're great, man. They make running this thing so enjoyable. It's so much fun to laugh and it makes it so much more worthwhile when you like the guys you're racing with. And of course, GTR Simulators on board, sponsor. If you're looking for a sim rig, man, you can't beat this quality. Great price, so comfortable, makes a huge difference.
Alrighty, man.
And BRP for sponsoring the series. And get that out there. Almost let it slip.
Great job, man. Great job, buddy. Congratulations on the win here tonight.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Derek Paulson up here. Hey, Derek, buddy, you've got one win on the year. Coming home second here tonight, buddy.
Yeah, do you got me?
Yeah, I got you, man. You got me?
Yep, I can hear you now.
Alrighty, man. Well, coming home P2 here tonight. Pretty good run for that number 6 machine.
Considering that little oopsie we all had on lap 1 that put me the dead last, I'll take second. Nice to get the win.
Just a little oopsie. Just a little bit.
Yeah, did get a podium finish. I can't complain about that.
Hey, you can't feel as bad as I felt today at Long Beach, dude. I went down turn 1 and got in the back of a guy and killed my motor like lap 1 at Long Beach.
Oof. Yeah, that's what happened to me. I had front end damage that was making my car overheat, and didn't have any speed. Was lucky that second caution came out in lap 15, 13, somewhere in there, and I had to take my fast repair, and I just battled my way back up towards the front, and feels pretty good to come back and get second. I'm a little disappointed. I should have never caught in that situation, but you know, second place is second place.
Yeah, man, still good momentum going into the rest of the year when we come back from the break, bud.
Yeah, it's been this makes up for last week. I think it was 2 weeks ago. I had a really rough race at Phoenix. And last week, if I went to stepped on myself there, I had a really fast car at Atlanta and kind of got shuffled towards the back again with damage, and I had to fight real hard to get back up towards the front too. So if I can quit getting myself into those situations at the beginning of the race, the race wouldn't be so terrible.
Alrighty, man. Well, man, anybody you'd like to thank before I let you go?
Yeah, I got to thank you up in the booth. Glad to have you broadcasting us. I got to thank the admins for letting us race and putting them on every Wednesday, and then the trucks are on Thursday. I got to thank MF Racing Designs. They paint all my vehicles and most of my teammates' vehicles, and I got to thank Outcast Autosports. Those guys are really good group of guys that I race with, and it's a blast racing with them every time I get a chance to. I think that's about it.
Alrighty, man. Well, we'll see you here in about 3 weeks, my man.
Sounds good. Have a good holiday season.
You too, buddy. Alrighty, folks. That's going to about do it here tonight from Kansas. We'll see you in 3 weeks for the ASMR Burnt Rubber podcast series. Until then, everyone, stay safe. Have a great night, and God bless.